Sponsored by Degenerates. What's happening, people? You're tuning in to Comedy by Coincidence, which today might be the most stony episode of it. It's 420. It's episode 131. Better than you, motherfucker. That's right. Coming out of the gates hot is Chris Davis. Your favorite hippies. Coming to you live from Davis Studio. Munching on an edible. Hanging with my favorite man. Over there.
And it's time.
That's right. Yeah, this thing just won't break down. It's 420. I just slammed a 50 milligram edible to start this bitch off, right? Get the gears flowing. I also just woke up, so I'm a little slow to get going anyways. But we're here. Happy 420, everybody. Woo. Your favorite comedy podcast. And I'm here at Davis Studios. Ty is coming to you from
Florida.
The parking lot of the only Kmart left. And,
yep. We decided as 420 celebrations, we were going to light it on fire to finally cremate the ashes of Kmart to the cannabis gods for a good harvest next year.
Totally. And my man. We gotta get you into a studio somewhere sometime. This is looking pretty tough. You did a great job designing your background today. It looks good. You look good. Let me see here. Did you hit any open mics this week, bro?
I did hit some open mics this week. Went to one new spot, one old spot. I only did 2 this past week because, I'm still in the share the car thing. So I went to Big Top Brewing on Monday. And then I went back to the Gimmick House on Wednesday. Both were all right sets. Big Top was... It was a group of people that were not there for the show, and then the show started, and then they didn't leave for like 30 to 45. So, first couple of comics went up and died a slow, horrible death that I have died before, except I died in Scotland, where, there's a lot of people, but they're all talking, so nobody's listening.
Right.
And then... Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just got up from a nap too, man.
Shit, dude. Shit. I mean, I can let you go back to bed. Big time.
Nah, dude.
I woke up from a nap, too, to get here, too, so no shame, but I'm doing my best for here.
The Gimmick House, that was a good set. I went up third. Started the night off pretty well. It's just one of those where there were people, but they weren't as close together as you need them to be. So getting them to actually vocalize their laughter was harder. So you would get like a lot of creepy smiles if it was funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's awkward too. Like, come on, bitches. Do what you're supposed to do. Laugh here. Come on. Applause.
Yeah, it kind of feels like you're just like in a ventriloquist dummy store when you see all the creepy smiles. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. Or you're in
right.
some sort of like Victorian theater setting where you're not supposed to applaud till the end or something. Guys, this isn't recital standards here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so, well, good. Hey, you getting out there? So did you avoid the sudden slow deaths of these tough crowds, or were you out there working hard?
The sudden slow death of the tough crowds I did avoid because when I went up on stage at Big Top, the talkers were gone and it was just the people. Tried out some new stuff. It didn't work out. Tried some old stuff. That did work out.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a mixed bag.
Yeah.
And then the gimmick's the gimmick. It's always good. It's whether or not you bring the fire. And I brought the fire in the form of a Bic lighter,
Okay.
It's the small little flame that kept it going.
Good. Oh, good. Good reports. Love to hear it. A+ for effort. Let's see. This week, Chris and Dr. Evil went to Theo Von on Thursday at the Fox. That was pretty tight. That was pretty tight. I will say getting out of the Fox parking lot always sucks. You always got to plan on an hour and a half of just sitting there waiting your turn in line. But, no, Theo's set was awesome, and he brought two awesome openers I'd never heard of before. I am totally not going to remember them, though, names-wise, which is terrible. They had some really weird names, I ain't going to lie. One was Iranian, and one was from Kentucky. So his was like Lee Roberts or something like that. That one's easy enough. The other one was like... And here's the thing, I know it was not Hassan Minhaj, because I know that guy. That guy's a different awesome comedian. Lee
Was
Kimbrough.
it Oshkosh Singh?
No. It's like Amir something. Yeah, I don't know. But either way, totally awesome, both of them. And Theo killed. Okay. So that's awesome. Got to go see another one of our faves. And then Friday night we went to the cart. What?
One
Damn
question before you move on. I'm sorry, you're trying to get through, but rate the audience this go around, because last time
way better. Hard, no heckling at all. And then he did some crowd work, and people were like not responding to him because they were trying to be cool. I think, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So, 10 out of 10. Normally, yeah, and you're right. Those St. Louis audiences can be fucking rowdy. I mean, we're a beer town. You know what it is. Like we're the proud creators of Budweiser and all things Anheuser-Busch. So, yeah, people get a little rowdy here. So, good crowd. But the Fox keeps it tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're playing at the Fox, that's some big shit, and they don't fuck around there. Those ushers will kick you out. Amir K. Okay, tight. Nice. Good job, Dr. Evil. And what was the other one?
I think it was
Lee Kimbrough. Yeah, it was something. We're on it. We're doing the research. Okay. But then Friday night we went to the Cardinals game, and it was Grateful Dead night, so we got a tight-ass hoodie each, and watched a game, and it was a pretty tight game. It was 0-0 until about the fifth inning, and then they got 1-0 against us, Milwaukee. And then Cardinals tied it up in the ninth inning as we were leaving, and then we listened to it on the way home, and Milwaukee snuck by and won by one in the 10th inning. So in overtime, which was pretty crazy. But we had a good time. Grateful Dead night, so you know it smelled like weed up there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it was all tie-dye and 420. The day before 420, you know, bicycle day. So, lots of fun. Lee Kimbrell. There you go. That's why we thought it was
Alrighty.
Kimbro. So
Shout
out.
out openers.
They were pretty good. That Lee was pretty fucking awesome. And then yeah. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say that sounds like a beautiful, fun weekend.
Right, and then I kind of have today off and tomorrow off, so it's like 420. We had zero plans. I've been working on our next concert poster for the May 17th Heavy Anchor for Giving Tree show. Shout out, come out to that if you guys want to. And that's taking up a shit ton of my time this week. I got to finish this morning, and then went off and gallivanted, and here I am with you. Post-snap.
Nice.
Sort of here.
Now, have you ever considered playing around with our new computer AI gods to develop the concert posters?
Yeah, I was doing that, and there's a big stigma against it. In fact, I think people are going to really... This is the first one that I've done by hand in a long time. I used to do them. Or we had an artist who did help us out, but then she started using AI. And no fault of, shout out to Katie. But I think a little bit of human-handedness is going to go a long way in making people either dig it or want to go or check it out. It looks pretty cool. It ain't no shitty 2-year-old drew it, So
Yeah. No, I just ask what you're asking your opinion because a lot of people are, and then some people are totally against it, and some people are like, it's a poster, So I was just wondering what your view was.
yeah, you know what? It is a huge time saver. I ain't gonna fault nobody for doing it. I did it a few times, and I'll tell you what, it's a 5-minute process to have something that looks pretty good that everybody can tell was made by a computer. And
Yeah.
then, if you have some sort of human skill and capability to do that, and you still want to do that, I think you should be able to. Now, may it take a couple hours plus, whereas that 5-minute process might seem really... I think it comes down to laziness, dude, and I just didn't want to be lazy,
All right.
Also,
all right.
I haven't
That's-
drawn in a while, so it's, if I want to foster that or whatever, you got to go do it.
You wanted a project, and drawing was it. I like it.
So, yeah, man, that's been fun, and glad to have it done and behind me. And, what? I talked about the game, yeah. Dr. Evil here, barely staying with us, too. It is 420, of course. Let's see. What do I know? I don't know shit. Well, what's happening, dude? What else is happening?
Well, let's just look at some news real quick then.
We can hit some comedy news. If you want to. Yeah, Skankfest lineup dropped today specifically. So if you were interested in going, well, you can check and see if any of your favorite comedians are going and whether or not it's worth it to you. I'll tell you what, those tickets are mighty fucking expensive this year, and I am not... I'll probably stream it again or something if I feel like it, but we'll see. We'll see what's up. Comedy news. I mean, O.J. Simpson died.
OJ did die. Yep. He's with the great up or down, sideways. I don't know where soul goes. He's somewhere.
Yeah, I can't say it on that one, buddy. I don't know. Also in celebrity deaths and people that I'm mourning, Dickie Betts from the Allman Brothers died just a few days ago this week. And you'll probably be hearing a lot of Allman Brothers band where you're at right now because you're down in the deep, deep south. Shit, they're from Georgia, so I mean Florida's right across the state line right there.
I don't know about that because Florida and Georgia have a weird rivalry. It's like they're step brothers. You know, they're brothers at the end of the day. They'll fight and hug each other, but you know they're gonna dig at your ribs, maybe gouge out an eyeball. You know,
What the
screw
fuck?
with you while they do that. I don't know. It's Georgia's perceived weird here in Florida.
Gotcha. Well, you always hear people talk about Florida man, not Georgia man, and maybe Georgia just wants a little attention. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like Georgia is Florida man who just happens to wear a polo instead of a white beater. You know?
Right. All right, stick with me here. Pro-Palestine protesters disrupt Chelsea Handler's comedy show to protest her support for Israel. Several women interrupted Chelsea Handler's show in Virginia on Friday night to protest the comedian's strong support for Israel throughout the Israel-Hamas war. In a video shared on Instagram, a woman is shown yelling at Handler, who first replied, "I can't hear you," before adding, "Oh, honey, please, this is not what this night is for." Oh, yeah. And then Handler then asked for the woman to be removed from the show. The audience members' calls were soon echoed by others in a coordinated protest, one of whom also stood by and called out at Handler, "Palestinian babies, you're a genocide supporter. Genocide supporter." Wow, this show really got fun today. Damn. Woo! Happy 420, everybody.
Well, you know, yeah.
Yeah, well, hi. It's the realities of our current world situation today. We need to keep it local.
Yeah.
Working anywhere.
Well, I mean, it's one of those
Not
like,
working.
all right, so you're in Virginia.
I tried a bit earlier.
It's one thing I could understand if you got like family members in the fight, but you're at a Chelsea Handler show, so that's most likely not the case. So who cares? You know, like if you're not a Jew, nor Muslim or Palestinian, maybe you should just shut the fuck up on that one.
Whoa. I think I'm missing something. Okay, the footage was shared on Instagram by Race to Dinner, an account that hosts radically honest conversations about race. Jesus, Race to Dinner. In the caption, the account wrote, "If you want to see what it looks like for white women to actually do the work rather than sitting back, posting black squares and listening and learning, this is it. Shut down white feminists everywhere at all times." What the fuck? Okay, and then last night, a ton of white women sprung into action to disrupt Chelsea Handler, a loud and proud Zionist show in Richmond, Virginia, the account stated. The mostly white audience got violent, poured wine on protesters, put hands on protesters, tripped protesters. The cops were called and one was arrested. White women against genocide need to be doing more of this and less obsessing about feelings. Also, there were a ton of caps in that, by the way. Just saying. Wow. I'm actually not going to keep reading this because it gets kind of crazy as the further you go down.
It's
So-
not making sense you reading it.
Yeah.
So, like, there's white women attacking protesters, or the white women are the protesters,
Yeah.
or
We're the
It
protesters. And I think that account was praising them for actually doing something. And
I think this article's
vocal.
searching for an identity.
yeah, dude. Might be looking for a gender straight up. Damn, got quiet on that one. Oh, okay, I'll go home. That's my time, everybody. Chris Davis here. Peacing out.
It was good. It was good. It's just you usually don't like to. I'm surprised that door cracked open a little bit.
Sorry, I'm not racist. I just got back from a Theo Von show. Sorry.
Wow.
Wow. Well,
No,
honestly, at this point,
Theo's
that
joke.
edible is slightly slipping in just a little bit, guys. It's getting a little dicey over here. Let's see. Going back to the news. Hey, just giving you a heads up. I think it's your week for Savage of the Week. You don't got to have one right now, but start thinking about it. Let's see. I'm sure that the me searching comedy news isn't going to give me anything I really want. So give me a second here. We're going to find the real news that's funny. Let's see here. Let's search STL news. Let's see what's good up in the hood.
This ain't gonna be good.
No, man. No, it's not. Driver gets 19 years for downtown STL crash. 1 day ago. Yeah.
Yeah. That tracks.
So last 22 was convicted last month of causing a crash that resulted in the amputation of an out-of-town teen's legs. Oh my God! No, I'm not reading the Oh my
No,
God!
it's a sad one.
That's
Just
terrible. Holy fucking shit.
It's so sad. You don't want to know more.
No, I don't want to know more. Seriously, she's like, seriously, get out of there. Yikes, dude. Oh, they were a volleyball player. Oh, man.
Well, that's sad.
That's sad. Holy shit. Nothing funny there. Remodeled St. Louis Hills duplex makes perfect home.
Well, you know what they say about St. Louis. You can't accuse it of being the birthplace of great drivers.
No, yeah, Whoo, shit.
All right. I got my Savage of the Week because, ever since, I don't know how much anybody's paying attention to this P. Diddy stuff, but I find it wildly fascinating and amusing.
Yes.
For many, many reasons. And, it's sad at the same time. I will say that. But I do have to say 50 Cent's Instagram is on fire right now. He's our
always
Savage
ballin'.
of the Week, dude.
Dude, 50 Cent
It
is
is.
a true savage. And yeah, he's not afraid to call people out. I do like 50.
Dude. He's hit another level of brutal. It's every post.
Every
it's something,
post
and
is
I'm laughing.
More brutal than the last. And he was on to P. Diddy before the shit was out. Awesome.
Oh yeah,
That's what I respect the most about
So-
50, so.
and I know Fitty will not care about being Savage of the Week, but we care, and he is our Savage of the Week because he is evolutionizing the trolling game, and that's what we're here at. That's what we're here for at Comedy by Coincidence. Evolution.
Hey, that's a great Savage of the Week. You nailed it. I'm proud of you. I don't say that
Thank you.
enough. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the worker you've become. And, I'm just grateful that I've gotten to be here as your co-host to experience your growth along the way. Couldn't be more proud of you, kiddo. Speaking of emotional shit, we said not only did OJ die, not only did the great Dickie Betts die, Cardinals Hall of Fame manager, legend in St. Louis, literally the fucking man, Whitey Herzog, passed away this week too. 92. My bad. Whitey Herzog winning a World Series for us in 1985. Shout out. Backup Savage of the Week. Okay.
Do you think we could finally tell black people that Whitey's finally dead? All right, that's it. That's all I got. I'm good.
Yep,
all
I
right, we're
lined
over.
it up.
Little too far there, and yeah.
In St. Louis, that might, hey, I appreciate it. It's a good one, buddy.
And the sigh of relief that spreads across the Boston area as they realize they finally have a glimmer of hope this year.
Juvenile ejected and killed in North St. Louis car crash 2 days ago. East St. Louis.
Doom and gloom there.
East St. Louis. Well, you type in STL News. I was hoping there'd be something good here, but East St. Louis mom charged with child endangerment.
I just want a nice, lovely article that says, let's just choose a random place. A Forest Park home, on Fifth Avenue hosted an orgy the other night, and it went well. No harm was done. Back to you, Jim. You know what I mean? Like just a nice,
that's the kind of news we need, dude. We're on to something
in
here.
there.
Let's do positive STL news, okay?
5
drug deals went down on Olive last night.
Exactly.
Everybody fine. Everybody's cool. It was a good
Boulevard,
night.
On Delmar Boulevard, 68 drug deals went down without a hitch last night. Back to you, Jim. Just a nice...
Just St. Louis guys making money. You know what I'm saying? What else?
Exactly.
Oh, God damn it. This is real? This is real. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. I should have gone. And it's Fox, too. That's funny. Mission accomplished. Michelle Obama visits St. Louis, signs books undercover at Target.
As Big Mike. All right.
Why did she sign them undercover? Former U.S. First Lady Michelle Obama recently paid a visit to St. Louis. Travels included quite an intriguing shopping trip. Obama visited St. Louis earlier this week to speak at the National Council for Mental Well-Being. Looking to make an impact on the STL region, she didn't just stop there. She shared a video of her adventures at one Target store. She says it came during her trip to St. Louis, where she planned to run a few errands and check out the paperback of my book, The Light We Carry. Dude, good. Great.
She's hiding from the Democratic Party because they want her to run. That's
Dude. Sources have confirmed Fox 2 that Obama shopped at a Target in South St. Louis County earlier this week. Target officials declined to comment.
Don't they have servants for this? Aren't they that level rich? Why become president if you don't get a butler at the end of it? I'm just confused. I digress.
Right. Sorry, I saw St. Louis County Target. I was like, ooh, was she at my Target? But who gives a shit? We're West County, not South County.
Are you a Target diehard person? Because some
Fuck
people are
no,
very.
I am not.
Okay.
My sister is. I know the type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's more a statement about your wealth and class than anything. And again, I could care less, right?
Yeah, I've always said that Target is just a Walmart with a cleaning budget, personally. So just wanted to make sure I wasn't treading on some deep waters here.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're one and the same, right? Big corporation that wants my money and is gonna jack them prices up. You know what I'm saying? Without jacking me up.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
A little pay.
I just know when when a lady invites me back into her place, the one eat pray love thing in the living room, that's fine. You add it into the bathroom, slight concerns. Once that makes that to the bedroom, and you now have 3 eat pray love things from Target, crazy. You got to get out. She's gonna bankrupt you, bro. All your credit cards will be maxed out.
Yeah. Hey, I hate to change the subject. I got more comedy news here, bro. Jesus Christ.
All
this
right.
is fresh off the presses. This is... Also, what are they doing posting this at 10:49 p.m. Last night? Because, nobody's going to read that shit. Nobody's gonna read that shit. St. Louis woman, quote, fed up with speeding drivers hitting her historic property. Nothing's being done, in my opinion. When is this going to stop? Said Catherine. For more than 50 years, Catherine has enjoyed living in a 148-year-old historic home in College Hill neighborhood in North St. Louis. She and her late husband, Ben, the first African-American sheriff in STL, raised their 4 children in this residence. The house has features that are not in many homes. I have an organ with 1,700 pipes imported from Germany. What the fuck? All of the first floor windows in the transit area are imported from Germany, she said. The windows have 13th century hand-painted pictures of the biblical story of Christ. I love being over there, said Catherine. However, an ongoing problem has disturbed her peace. I just feel like nothing's being done. Goings, Catherine, said since 2015, drivers have sped down East College Avenue near Cond during 3 different incidents and crashed into her wrought iron gate and the brick wall that surrounds her home. Bitch, you have a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the wall is for, right? You know what I'm saying? My gate was torn up by kids who were in a stolen SUV, and after that crash, they ran. Okay, well. She told police last night that 4 young men and a woman plowed into her brick wall, jumped out of the car, and also took off. All of them had guns and masks on, she said. Her daughter lives across the street. Odd, okay. Odd. Anyways. I'm fed up as well as my mom and our entire family. Wait, does it say that or does it say I'm fed up with my mom and our entire family, said Carmen. For several years, this speed hump has been
I agree with her. I agree with the daughter. This lady's getting an article for 3 crashes into not her house.
Right.
Like,
into
I'm
the wall.
confused here.
Right near her house. I think I need to go stop by this lady's house and offer some brickwork. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? This might be next week.
The hustle.
This is next week's job, doggy. Right near her house is one of our 10 deadliest intersections, said Connor Kerrigan, a spokesman for St. Louis mayor. Officials have recently passed bills aimed at bringing red light cameras to city streets. Will also help put the brakes on reckless driving near Goins' home. We're using data to look at that area. It needs that type of enforcement, and this absolutely could be an area where something like this gets set up. There's a step in the right direction, but that's not all. In addition, okay, I'm over it, but yeah. So, guys, hey, take it easy up there in North St. Louis on Miss Catherine's house. Also, hey, don't post this at 11 p.m. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to see it. Also, if anybody's driving at if anybody's seeing that at 11 p.m., it's pinging them while they're driving, and you know what I mean? Somebody's going to end up driving into her wall because they were getting the notification from the article or whatever. And, whatever. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, man, welcome back from Newsland.
I know, dude. It just takes it out of me. I just go. I really think I should have been a weather guy because in St. Louis, the weather can be wrong 100% of the time and you'll still keep your job.
Yep. Yeah, and you're giving off the correct vibe, too, where you're just like, hey, everybody, it seems like it's going to be okay today. Have a little bit of rain, and,
We're going to make the best of it, though. You know? It's going to be good out there. It's all right. Yeah. Looks kind of shit out there, but we're fine. I should do an accurate STL weather channel on YouTube, and I bet we'd blow up, dude. I bet we would. 'Cause they're just looking for anybody to tell them what's going to happen. What?
At 3 o'clock, we're predicting a Yeti attack downtown. Please be aware.
Okay, Dr. Evil hit me with another comedy news story for us real quick. St. Louis County Police arrest women accused of kidnapping. Oh, really? Okay. An officer observed a female trying to get out of a vehicle shortly before 7:30. Okay, charges were issued against a woman who's accused of kidnapping another woman and fleeing from police in STL County. Lit. St. Louis County prosecuting attorney charged Helen White, 36, with second-degree kidnapping and resisting arrest by fleeing. She is in custody in Illinois and is being held on $250,000 cash-only bond. Court documents said White had pulled the victim by her hair into the car. The victim told White to let her out and attempted to get out of the car, but White began to drive. Officer observed female trying to get out of a vehicle shortly before 7:30 Sunday in the area of Picador Drive and Lucas and Hunt Road. According to St. Louis, you gotta pronounce Lucas and Hunt is just one word. It's kind of crazy, I know. According to St. Louis County Police Department, the officer initiated a traffic stop, but White sped away. The victim tried to escape the car multiple times while the car was speeding, but White pulled her back in. The probable cause statement said police used spike strips to disable the car during the pursuit in Illinois, and White was arrested at the scene. And that's all they got. They're not saying shit. Wow. Speculation time.
I mean, this sounds like a classic case of two lesbians having a kinky night out. I don't know what the problem is.
Hey guys, this is just stats. There is a lot of domestic abuse in lesbian relationships. So you're not far off. This could just be a spat.
Yeah.
Go look it up. Holler at the comments. I want to see those numbers. Show me the numbies, okay? Prove me wrong, okay? Back up your sources. Chris isn't right now. This is a comedy show, damn it. No, but we love our lesbians. I mean, who doesn't, right? Let's see. Just depends on which ones and who we're talking about. Because Tim Dillon, do you think he likes those lesbians in Arizona? We got to be specific about this, though. I mean, you know.
I think Tim, just like every other comedian, will judge you initially based off of what you appear like, and then once they get to know you, it becomes awful specific. I think Tim does not like those people as individuals, but I think he is all for lesbian get arrested and fuck night.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's one idea. I was also saying this could be, obviously probably like a scorned lover situation. You know, either lesbian relationship or somebody catching this other lady or something like that, but
because this is true love, because otherwise that lady would let the other lady jump out of the car at a high speed, knowing that she's going to get road rash and be wrecked for a while. Like,
yeah.
If they hated each other, she would have been out of the car the first time they hit 70. You know what I mean?
Or she hates her so much, she's like, oh, no, you're not getting off that easy. You know what I mean?
I want to do this personally.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Okay.
Yeah. You wish you could just jump out of my car, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what if she just, owed her tab? Like, what if, she got kidnapped because she owed too many drinks at the bar and the bartender was done? It's like, you never tip, Charlene. You never tip.
I was trying to think of that, too. Like, what were some of the dumbest cat fights I saw in high school? And maybe the one just stole the other's weave. You know what I'm saying? Like their fake hair. Yeah. That's what my first thought, because I saw that happen once, and bro, never. Also, yeah, hey,
they're brutal.
If you know someone has a weave, do not say something. You know, see something, don't say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see, what else?
Plus,
I got?
You know how expensive that thing is. You don't touch it.
Right. Back to nap time for Chris. I did take a 50 milligram, but I have like a 200 milligram over here that I'm like, I might have to take that later tonight. I can't do it right now because I got a lot of shit and people to see yet today. But you know, I always tell myself with the milligrams on those edibles, I'm like, you know, Uncle Joey did what, 1,600 plus?
Don't judge yourself by them standards,
No,
man.
hell no. You got to work to get there, but you got to work to get there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I want to get to above. I think the highest I've done is 100. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
on this show with you, and we couldn't air that episode. However, I think we're ready. 50's riding pretty well. You know, we're going. Happy 420 again, everybody. We here kicking it with you. How far are we into this podcast for 41 minutes? You know, happy birthday, Hitler. Happy birthday, Dave Smith. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting all my 420 shit out of the way. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, it sounds like we're wrapping this up, and you're gonna eat that edible for Hitler and contemplate the world for Dave Smith.
American politics and libertarianism, and I might.
And we're celebrating Jesus' rebirth, you know. So
start walking my way to Skankfest Vegas, you know. So, hey everybody, if you want to come to the Forgiving Tree show at Heavy Anchor Friday, May 17th, we're also going to be playing at Webster Arts Fair in Webster, Missouri, June 8th. So come on out for that. That's at 7:30. Both shows at 7:30. So mad love and respect. Ty, you got anything you want to say?
Don't feed the animals, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, it's good to not establish those kind of like habits with animals, you know, unless it's a kitty, and you know, the right one. Because, you know, not every kitty's the right one, but sometimes the kitty allotment system blesses you, and they're like, this is the one. And you know what? Fuck, I gotta go feed the cats. God damn it! Okay, guys, I love you. I'll see you next week. Peace. I didn't turn it off.